Okay, welcome to another episode of Adam's Anime. This episode is a little bit different to normal. It's not a review, and it's not a specific topic. It's sort of a new thing which I'm going to start doing, which I'm going to call Anime News. Basically, I've written down some interesting anime news stories that are anime related. They're not all strictly about a show. They're just anime related news. And I looked up these stories yesterday. I haven't actually looked up these stories today. I looked up these stories yesterday because I was originally going to post this video yesterday, but I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. So I'm doing it now. By the way, all of my news comes from comes from two sources: either Anime News Network, or it comes from Crunchyroll's news page. The majority are from Anime News Network. So the first piece of news: Goro Miyazaki, who directed Tales from Earthsea and From Up on Poppy Hill, says he is aiming to finish a new Studio Ghibli film. Well, actually, he just said it was a project, but we just assume it's a new Studio Ghibli film. He's going to complete a new Studio Ghibli film in 2014. So if you're a fan of Tales from Earthsea and From Up on Poppy Hill, then look forward to that, because that, Studio Ghibli films are amazing. The first one I ever saw was what was it? Oh yeah, it was Howl's Moving Castle. When that came out, that film, Howl's Moving Castle, is an amazing film. Then I saw Spirited Away, which is possibly the best Ghibli film ever made. And I've also seen Grave of the Fireflies, which is I don't watch that film very often. If you've seen it, you probably know why. Anyway, enough of that. Also, this is more the next piece of news is more sort of UK related. Anime on Demand they've started streaming My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. I haven't seen this show, to be honest. I don't know what this show's about. But if you're that probably means something to someone. So yeah. Also, and I can't wait for this to come back in the summer. Basically, Bandai have given details on the first new Sailor Moon action figure, quote, in years. Doesn't give time, it just says in years. No, I can't wait for Sailor Moon to come back in the summer. I hope Crunchyroll get it. But because to be honest, the only place I actually really watch anime is Crunchyroll, to be honest. Not that I don't like the other streaming places like Anime on Demand, Funimation, places like that. I just like the way Crunchyroll is. So I hope that they get it. I mean, I can't wait for Sailor Moon to come back. It's going to be great. So there's new Sailor Moon action figures going to be released. If you're into collecting action figures and stuff. Next piece of news, basically PS3 pre-orders of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 have reached a series high in Japan. Now, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 has been out in the UK for about a month. I don't know why Japan didn't get it first, to be honest, but, fuck it. That's just how it is. That comes out in Japan on Thursday, and apparently PS3 pre-orders of that game are the highest that series has ever had, so good on that. It is an interesting piece of news. This piece is from Crunchyroll. The others have been from Anime News Network. As you may have seen in other videos or read, I posted a video on this and things. Attack on Titan. It's the big anime of the moment, isn't it? It's the one that everyone is raving about. Basically, last year, there was an iPhone camera app based on Attack on Titan that was released in Japan. and people have kind of stopped using it. And now that the Attack on Titan anime has been released, people have started using that iPhone camera app again. And that's basically the news of that. People have started using this camera app again because Attack on Titan started up as an anime. So that's all the news that I looked up. And I've got a few things to update people on. First piece. This is I haven't talked about this for quite a while. Basically, I've been reading a manga called the Neon Genesis Evangelion, the Shinji Ikari Raising Project, which is a spin-off manga of Evangelion. Now, I'll get a copy of it here. I have one. For example, here's one here. Here's one here. This is Volume 3. This is the one I'm reading at the moment, Volume 3. I'm trying to actually catch up. I have Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I also have Volume 9. The first one I ever bought was Volume 9, because that was the first one I saw in a shop. But it is so hard to find this find this manga in a shop. Just because it's not... I wouldn't say it's the most popular manga ever. It's not like Bleach or One Piece or fucking... Is there a One Piece manga? I think there is. Bleach and One Piece and, stuff like that. If there isn't a One Piece manga, I apologise, but I'm pretty sure there is. This one's been going since about 2007? Something? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe later than that. Maybe 2009. I can't remember. It's 2000 something. And it's a spin-off of Evangelion. And I'm trying to read it. I'm on Volume 3 at the moment. So, yeah, I'll keep you updated sporadically with where I am with that. So that's that. Just turn over my page. Next things. Thoughts on the spring 2013 anime season so far? This is my notebook with my things on. I'm trying to use this fucking something to weigh it down. I found that bottle there. Okay, thoughts on the spring 2013 anime season so far? This has been a good one, actually. This has been a bloody good season so far. There's 4 shows that I'm watching at the moment. I'm watching Devil Survivor 2, Valvrave the Liberator, Attack on Titan, and Flowers of Evil. This has been a good season, and I'm hoping it continues as good as it's been so far. The final thing, you may have seen I've started doing episode reviews. I've been doing Valvrave the Liberator, Attack on Titan, and Flowers of Evil. Now, I've decided to add Devil Survivor 2 to that review list. Now, I know that there's been already a couple of episodes aired of Devil Survivor 2. Now, I honestly can't be asked to go back and review episodes 1 and 2 because I'd have to watch them again, and I really can't be asked to do that. So I'm going to start reviewing Devil Survivor 2 from episode 3, which is this Thursday. So, and I've made a schedule of when I'm going to do these reviews. Devil Survivor 2 reviews are going to be Thursdays. Valvrave the Liberators are going to be Fridays. Attack on Titan reviews are going to be Sundays, and Flowers of Evil reviews are going to be Mondays, because that's when they're aired on Crunchyroll. So I'm going to do them then. So yeah, that's pretty much the news. I'll see you next time.